Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again, and it's time to go hoard up! Are you guys ready? I know I sure am. This week is not really a big week when it comes to new release titles. I think only like a small handful of things, like the new Game of Thrones season came out today on Blu-ray. Finding Dory got released today, which I had for a little while now. I talked about it in my last Hoarding Up video. Really fun movie. And I believe there's like a Beatles tour video that came out today, like 8 days a week or some sort of like weird, I don't know if it was like a documentary or what exactly that one is, but I'm going to be heading on out to the usual places, may hit up a couple of other spots I haven't been to in a long time, so come along with me and let's see what kind of cool stuff we can find today. Alright everyone, at my first location of the day, Barnes & Noble. Let's head on in there because they still have the Criterion sale going on, and there's a new release title they put out this week that I'm really anxious to get on Blu-ray. Well guys, in here now looking at the different Criterions that they have up in here, looking for the special one I really want to get that came out this week. And I know last week I brought this up to you guys, and some of you guys in the comments were like, Brendan, you were expecting a 6 or 7 film collection to be, you know, $20? I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. Like, I do want to get this set, but I don't know, man, dropping 50 on just like, I don't know. One day I know I will get that one for sure. But this one right here, Lord of the Flies, if you've never seen this film before, it's very, very cool. I have the Blu-ray one of this at home, classic film, but the one I do love the one from the 90s a bit more than this one, to be honest. And I know during one of these sales, sometime in the future, I'm gonna have to get up on this one. It's a Mad World, the new Criterion edition. It's been out for like a year now or more. It's just one of those ones I always wanted to get, but like the price is always kind of, like, you know what I mean? I own this one on different formats and things, but classic film that my dad showed me back in the day when I was a kid. Absolutely love it, and totally gonna get the Criterion one sooner or later. Well guys, I knew that was gonna be a quick trip. Got the one thing I was looking for over here. Let's head on out here. Well guys, at the next stop of the day, Target. Let's head on in there and see what kind of cool stuff came out this week. Alright everyone, let's take a look at the new release ones that they have over here at Target. Of course, Game of Thrones, the complete 6th season. Over here, I haven't seen an episode in my life, but a lot of people keep telling me at work and other places that I should get up on the show and actually start to watch it. They're even advertising the Garth Brooks Ultimate Collection up here on the top. Is that a DVD set? It looks like a CD thing. I thought it was a music guy. But looking on down over here, we got the new Jungle Book Collector's Edition 3D over here that was released this week. Isn't that kind of weird? Because this one just came out, like the other edition of it. Wouldn't they just put these ones out at the same time, not like a couple weeks apart? Kind of a strange thing going on. And here's something I totally forgot was coming out today. The Collector's Edition 3D packaging version of Star Wars The Force Awakens with like 4 discs inside. Now this is kind of surprising and kind of cool, but $35, I don't know, and I don't like how Target does the spider wrap thing. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it like crunches the boxes and stuff. And guys, and some other stuff that came out today on DVD is the Billionaires season 1 here, and some like weird Star Trek thing, like Star Trek the Animated Series, which I didn't even know existed. Well, I'm not a big Star Trek, I'm not a Trekkie or anything like that, but I didn't know there was an animated series. And of course we have You Better Call Saul, the complete 2nd season. I have the 1st season of the show, have yet to watch it yet, but I know it's a spin-off of Breaking Bad, which I absolutely love. And of course the Mindy Project, the complete 4th season, which is a show I really wanted to get into, but like one day, maybe this Black Friday, if they have different seasons of this on sale, I'll probably have to, you know, get up on it and grab like the first couple of them to see, you know, how funny it is, because I know a lot of people saying it's actually pretty good. And of course you come on over to the kids side, and of course we got the Finding Dory all over the place over here. They have like the Ultimate Collector's Edition, like a lenticular packaging thing right over here. And they also have a Target exclusive version, which looks like a steelbook right over here. It's all, of course you can't really see it because it's in this little plastic thing, but a steelbook version of it with, you know, exclusive artwork in there. You get like 4 collectible lithograph cards inside. Looks kind of cool. This movie was actually really kind of fun. It's not as good as the first film, but I enjoy it for what it is. But to be honest, like the regular, like, you know, lenticular cover looks cooler than the Target exclusive, in my opinion. You guys let me know down below what you think, and of course, you know, the regular standalone. Well guys, heading out of Target now. I was gonna get that Star Wars 3D one over here, but like I might get it at Best Buy if they have it, you know, for a better price, and plus I can get like the, you know, the Best Buy points for it and all that kind of stuff. And I think I might have like a $20 certificate over there at Best Buy, and if I do, I'm gonna use it and get that Star Wars one. At the next location of the day, Best Buy. Let's head on in and see if they have the new Star Wars up in there. Oh shit, in Best Buy now, guys. They have a little bin over here with, of course, you know, Finding Dory in there. This same kind of bins you see during Black Fridays and stuff. But they also have the Star Wars, The Force Awakens 3D Blu-ray up in here, and it's $5 less than it was at Target. Oh man, am I gonna have to pop on this? I think I might just have to. Alright, let's see what else Best Buy has to offer us this week. Of course, they have the other, you know, Finding Dory editions over here. They just don't have an exclusive one from what I see up over here. Of course, 9 Lives came out a week or two ago. And this is kind of a slim picking week a little bit, but this one also came out. The Randy Orton, the RKO out of nowhere Blu-ray. I always like Randy Orton. He's kind of cool. This is a new one that came out today for WWE. But I'm just looking around, and there's not really much else to be, you know, had. Of course, you know, the 6th season of Game of Thrones, and some movie over here called Holiday, which looks like a weird kind of like horror film. It could be alright, but I really don't know much about that one. But I might, with all my might, get the Star Wars new Blu-ray. And guys, here's something else that also came out today. Sony's animation collection. It features, like, you know, all their different animated films, from Pirates to the Hotel Transylvania, the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs movie, Surf's Up, Arthur Christmas, Open Season, and it comes in this really cool, like, lunchbox edition, which is kind of neat. You know what I mean? I like it when they do that, because I believe what's it called, the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 had its own little lunchbox edition when that came out. But this is $58.99, and all the movies in here are all DVD. There's no Blu-ray version of this set right over here. And now this is kind of cool to see at a Best Buy. The Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure Collection, you know, from Shout Factory. Now that is super cool to see in the stores, along with the Carrie Blu-ray over here. It's really awesome that Best Buy is carrying the Shout Factory stuff, man. I can't say that enough, man. This is super cool. But you know what, guys? When it comes to the Star Wars The Force Awakens, the new collector's edition, I don't know what the difference is between that one and this one, because this is the first edition that came out, you know, a couple months back, and this is the one I have, and I watched already. But I don't know what the difference is special features wise. Is it like an extended cut of the film? Is it just the 3D edition of it? I'm gonna have to like try to look at the box to compare them, you know. Well guys, just got out of the bistro. Did I buy the new Star Wars edition? You will have to wait and see to the end of this video. Alright everyone, the sun has come down right now. I've been walking the streets, and I came across this other place over here called Video Hut. I've never been to this location before. It looks like there's like all video store, you know, videos and DVDs up in there. But it also looks like it sells cell phones. You can get cell phone accessories, cell phone service. And it says, you know, they have a sale on movies starting at $250 and up over here. But you can also get a Sunday split. You can get ice cream in here. It looks like it's like a video store / ice cream shop. So let's go on into Video Hut and see what they have over here. Maybe some porno. Yeah guys, look it, man. You can come in here, you know, get some ice cream sundae, and then turn around right over here and get some Blu-rays, man. 4 for $20. So I'm gonna come and look around in here, see if I find anything kind of cool. Looks like some of like the kind of like, you know, newish, you know, kind of movies up in here. But I'm gonna see if I can find anything out of the ordinary up in here, or just something kind of cool. And if I don't find something, I'll just get ice cream or something. But look, it's like videos, DVDs everywhere. They even have like specialty ones, 4x4 or rent 4 get one free thing up over here. I'm gonna look through here, see if they have like things like Freeway 2 and like other out of print kind of movies and that they don't know that they have or something, you know. Hey guys, look what I came across over here in the store. They have Jack Frost, the letterbox version DVD right here. This one's really super hard to find in you know, all these different places and things. This one right here is the common one that you see everywhere. Like sometimes you see these in like doubles, triple packs and stuff like that, but you never really come across this one that often. I know like in the UK and other states you can find, or the countries, you can find this for dirt cheap, but like this one right here, the letterbox one, I believe goes for like maybe 40 or 50 bucks online. And guys, this is kind of cool. You don't usually see these in video stores that often either. Cube 2, Hypercube, and what's the other one called again? Cube Zero. I remember really liking these movies when they came out, like, especially the first Cube movie. Have you guys ever seen these ones? Let me know down below in the comments, because these are really fun science fiction movies if you've never seen them, especially the first one. The second one was actually kind of cool too. Man, it's kind of like Saw in a way, but before Saw, you know? Yeah, guys, they also have like a new release wall section like all, other video stores do. Some of them are not as new, some of them are kind of older-ish, like the stand-up guys, Sherlock Holmes, kind of things like that. I think the newer-ish stuff is like up towards the front, but it kind of has like an old school, kind of vibe to it. It is just kind of strange that you can also get like an ice cream sundae and some vanilla shakes and shit, just straight up from front over there. And a lot of the covers and DVDs look like they're kind of like, sun-beaten, sun-drenched, or what have you. But it's kind of cool. I've never been to this place before. It looks kind of cool, but like I said, you can also get, cell phone stuff or video games for the fluffster. If you want to get like a cell phone part or accessory, you can also come over here too. And I guess the owner of this video store really loves Jean-Claude Van Damme movies because he has like this little end cap of just straight up Jean-Claude Van Damme stuff right over here, which is kind of cool. And when I was looking at this little end cap here, I saw this movie right here called Black Eagle. I don't think I've ever seen this movie before. You guys let me know down below if it's on Blu-ray or, I know it's obviously on DVD, but if there's a Blu-ray release in some other state of this film, because I don't think I've ever seen it before. And I'm a big Jean-Claude fan, Jean-Claude Van Damme fan, and I still have never yet to see JCVD. Is this worth watching? Jean-Claude Van Damme fans, let me know. Alright everyone, just got out of Video Hut right now, and holy shit, I got some good deals going on up in this bag. $49 worth of stuff, which of course I'll show you guys at the end of this video. Alright everyone, I'm in Van Nuys, California right now at my last stop of the day, Star Video. I haven't been to this video store in about over a year now. The first time I've ever came here, I was with the Fluffy Gamer, taking a look around the location over here. Like I said, I haven't been in here for about a year now or even more. I'm gonna take a look at some of the new releases that they have here. I'm like kind of like, scattered in this one area of some of the Blu-rays. But the thing goes along the whole wall. It's like a legit, video store, like one that you don't normally see in, a day and age like this. You usually see old, like crusty old ones. This one's actually kind of up and clean. It's cool. Like that's what I like about places like this. You don't see them very often, and when you do, you gotta come over and try to support them, But like, I don't know, I just like walking the halls of like old video stores like this, But yeah, guys, take a look at this video store. They have even like snacks and everything like that, like old popcorn buckets that are not exactly like how Blockbuster was, but it's kind of cool. You can get your own little popcorn buckets, bring them home after you rent a couple of movies. Have like, of course, your little ice cream dispenser, some soda racks over here, and of course they have some DVDs and Blu-rays for sale. But these are only ones they have for sale. Is down this little row right here. $7.95 DVDs, $7.95 Blu-rays. You have to like kind of like look through them to see which ones they have, because they're kind of mixed in a little bit, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna look through some of these, see if I find anything kind of cool. But I love reminiscing and going through old video stores. This one doesn't really look like an old video store, but it kind of has that kind of feel to it. They even have an adult section over here behind these doors. You have to be old enough to go behind those doors if you want to, get some of those nudie DVDs or whatever. But of course, places like this have like, some stuff that other stores don't really have. Like this one right here called Sex Ed, starring Haley Joel Osment, whatever. I haven't seen or even heard about this movie before. Looks like he plays like a sex ed teacher or something. That looks kind of cool. Guys, can you tell me that you have a video store like this in your neighborhood? Because this thing looks really, really cool. You know what I mean? At least for people of today's, in 2016, you don't really, 2016, you don't really usually see video stores that have this look and feel to them, you know what I mean? They just have like all these different movie sections and everything. It's pretty damn cool. And of course there's like TVs on like, all different sides of the wall, which is kind of cool, like old school Hollywood videos used to have back in the day. I don't know, I really like this store. I think it's kind of cool. Well guys, just got out of Star Video. Didn't find anything up in there, sadly. They just had, basic generic kind of like new release-ish, kind of titles which I already have or don't need, kind of thing. Like I was looking at Ted 2 going, do I need to get Ted 2? Like I only remember really watching the first one once and liking it but not liking it that much, kind of thing. I don't know. But guys, let's go on home and I'll show you guys what I hoarded up on. Alright everyone, back home now from hoarding up, about to show you guys my loot over here, and oh my god, I hoarded like crazy today in this video. I got 2 bags of stuff right over here, which I'm going to show you guys right now. Let me show you guys the stuff let me show you the thing I picked up at Barnes & Noble today. This title was released today. It was $40 with 50% off because of the Criterion sale that's going on. It's an Adam Sandler movie I always kind of liked. I haven't seen it in a while, but that is Punch Punch Drunk Love, the new Blu-ray edition over here. This was directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. I always liked him as a director. I just had to pick this one up for the heck of it. 20 bucks, might as well if it just, you know, came out today. And this other thing I picked, this next thing up I picked up at Best Buy. I just had to. I'm a nerd, you know what I mean? Like, I love Star Wars, so I picked up the collector's edition 3D Star Wars The Force Awakens. I had a $20 Best Buy certificate, especially since I, you know, recently got my my new computer, so I had that certificate from buying that computer, and I got this for $10 and something cents. I'm still not 100% sure if the commentary that's on here is new, if it wasn't on the other edition or not. I am still not completely convinced that all the special features in here, or like any of them, are new to this set over here. I don't know. Hopefully this is not a 3D you know, edition of this thing, because I don't have a 3D TV anymore. But yeah, Star Wars: The Force Awakens, the new edition. I just had to. I'm a nerd. If I had a choice between Star Wars and Star Trek, Star Wars. All the way, baby. But that's one bag down. And the rest of the stuff right over here, I picked up from Video Hut. And, oh my god, I picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things from Video Hut. And it came up to like $49. Let's just say 50 bucks. It came out all for 50 bucks. And the one one DVD I picked up in there, I just had to get, because I know it's kind of an out of print thing, and it kind of goes for a decent amount of money, I thought, when I got it in the store. But now it only really goes between like 20 to maybe 60 bucks online, and that is Jack Frost. Not new, but like the letterbox edition of this. This one was always kind of crazy out of print for a long time, and I just found out that there's gonna be a Blu-ray release of this from, I don't know, Shout Factory or Vinegar Syndrome, or, you know, one of those companies coming up real soon. But like, you know, whatever, for the price I got it for, I said okay, whatever. It was like $5 or something like that if I put the price together right. So $5 for Jack Frost. And these next couple up over here, Jack Frost, and these next 3 up right here, I got, you know, these 4 for 20. So I got Jack Frost. I picked up Bad Words. I'd never seen the film. I'm really kind of interested in it, with Jason Bateman. And I know this one was kind of bad. People's reviews of it were bad. I haven't seen it yet, but I love Jennifer Lopez, and that is The Boy Next Door. But with these DVDs and Blu-rays I'm showing you right now, if it's like a DVD Blu-ray pack, it only comes with the Blu-ray and not the DVD. But not a really big deal. You know, big whoop. And there's no slipcases too, so that kind of sucks. But The Boy Next Door. And I also got Sisters unrated, but like, that's, you know, I got these for 20, you know, and these next 4 up I got were 4 for 25. I ended up talking the guy down a little bit because he wanted like 12 bucks a piece for them. And I'm like, is there a way you can do like a deal if I buy a couple more from you? He's like, yeah, I'll make you a deal. And one of the ones I picked up, like I said, some of these are minus the slipcases, so whatever, and the DVD version of the film, if they had that in there. But the first one I picked up, I know it's not an amazing movie, but I kind of liked it, but definitely not as good as the original films, and that is the remake of Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters Answer the Call. I'm like, okay, I'll get it. It's because part of the deal. So like, it was like $6 altogether for this one, the Ghostbusters. I also picked up Independence Day Resurgence. I still haven't yet to see this film. Heard kind of horrible things about it. But like, I remember really liking the first Independence Day movie. I know Will Smith has nothing to do with this one, but kind of want to see it anyway. Also picked up Neighbors 2. And I'm like, okay, haven't seen this one yet. Like Seth Rogen, kind of enjoyed the first film in the franchise, so this one looks like it could be kind of fun. Like I said, no DVD version of it. And the last thing up was a movie that just kind of sort of recently came out. Doesn't have a slipcase for it or the DVD inside, like I said. It's just a Blu-ray, and that is Nerve. So I'm like, this could be kind of cool, because I was really interested in checking this out, and I was hoping it was going to be on sale on Black Friday. But hey, for the price I got it for, like $6 or whatever it was, it's like a Black Friday deal right there. So I pretty much got, you know, like, I got all these right here for $49. So I'm like, I gotta get up on this. The guy was cutting me a deal, because some of these are like, you know, semi-new releases right over here. And of course, Star Wars and Punch Drunk Love. But guys, thank you so much for coming by for my hoarding up video today. I say I had a good little hoarding adventure. Don't you think? Let me know what you guys picked up today. If you guys picked anything up, you know, this hoarding up day. And I'll see you guys all next time, baby. Hoarders, unite.